Have you ever dreamed of starting your own business, only to get hit by a brutal reality? You had the vision crystal clear in your mind, the name, the logo, the mission you truly believe in, maybe even your first loyal customers. But suddenly you run into a wall called financial struggle. No capital to launch, no investor willing to listen. Even the bank looks at you like you're asking for a miracle. And now the real question begins. Do I really need a fortune to start my dream? Is success only for those with money? Or is there another path, a hidden, unglamorous, challenging route that actually works? In this video, I'm not going to sell you fake dreams. I'll walk you through real, practical strategies to overcome the financial obstacles that crush most startups. Even if all you've got today is just an idea and $100 in your pocket. We'll talk about how real entrepreneurs build something from nothing, how to manage your money smartly, even when you're broke, and where to find funding sources that don't require fame, wealth, or luck. This isn't just for aspiring entrepreneurs, it's for anyone who refuses to let money kill their dream. So, are you ready to discover the way? Let's dive in. When you think about starting your own business, you probably imagine financial freedom, having control over your time, and building something you truly believe in. But what most people never tell you is that the beginning is usually much harder than expected, especially when it comes to money. In the early stages of any startup, you'll quickly discover how fast money disappears. Rent, equipment, licenses, branding, maybe even a website. Suddenly, your bank account is drained and no revenue yet. That's when you hit the wall of truth. The financial reality at the beginning is brutal, the numbers are unforgiving. Statistics show that over 80% of small businesses fail within the first 18 months. And the number one reason? Lack of funding or poor money management. Why does this happen? Because many new entrepreneurs start with passion, but no clear financial plan. They overestimate how fast income will come and underestimate how much money they'll need. They assume that as soon as they open their doors, customers will flood in. That's not how it works. In reality, the beginning demands intense emotional and financial resilience. You might go months without profit. You may have to dip into savings, take side gigs, or even borrow money just to stay afloat. Some people burn out and quit, but those who survive, they're the ones who earn success. Does this mean launching a business is impossible? Not at all, but it requires awareness, patience, and preparation. The first step to overcoming financial obstacles is admitting they're real. Knowing that the journey won't be easy and that success doesn't mean the absence of problems, it means the ability to overcome them one by one. In this segment, we painted the real picture, because in the next parts we'll get tactical. We'll show you how to start with minimal costs, how to manage your money smartly, and where to find funding when there seems to be none. But remember this, financial pressure in the beginning doesn't mean you're failing, it means you've started. And every real beginning is tough, but hidden inside it is the seed of success. After facing the financial reality, the next logical question is, do I really need a lot of money to start? And the answer most traditional business owners don't want you to hear is, no, not necessarily. In fact, many successful businesses started with almost nothing. The issue isn't how much money you have, but how you think. Most people associate business success with a fancy office, a polished website, and a finished product ready to sell. But all of that can actually hurt you in the beginning because you'll be spending too much before you've even tested your idea. Here's the golden mindset. Start small, but think big. What's the minimum viable product? MVP. Don't build the full product. Instead, offer a super basic version, just enough to test the market and see if people actually want what you're offering. Example, if you're planning to sell a product, don't manufacture hundreds of units. Create one prototype, take great photos, and list it online. If there's interest, move forward. If not, you've lost very little. Use what you have, not what you wish you had. Work from home. Film with your phone. Use free tools for design and planning, like Canva, Trello, Notion, or Google Workspace. Don't wait until you can afford fancy gear. Quality matters, but in the beginning, simplicity is more important. Share your journey from day one. Instead of waiting until everything is perfect, start posting about your idea on social media. Gather feedback. Build a small community around your mission. This alone can save you thousands in future marketing costs. Look for a co-founder, not an employee. If you need skills you don't have, like coding, design, or marketing, try to find a partner who believes in the vision instead of paying someone. This reduces costs and brings someone into your team who's invested in your success. The truth is, the biggest obstacle isn't lack of money, it's your mindset. If you're waiting for the perfect moment to start, you probably never will. But if you're willing to begin now with what you have, you'll be amazed at how far you can go with limited resources. Start small. Test. Learn. Improve. That's the real startup formula. Most people think the only financial problem in a new business is not having enough money. But the truth is deeper than that. In reality, a small amount of money can go a long way. if you know how to manage it. But even a large amount can vanish quickly if handled carelessly. Here's the hard truth. Financial success isn't just about how much you have, it's about how you manage it. Are you a good manager of your money? Think of money as your employee. Do you guide it with clarity, track its movements, or do you let it wander without direction? Most startups don't fail because they're broke, they fail because they misuse the little money they have. Golden rule: cash flow is king. Cash flow matters even more than profit sometimes. You might be profitable on paper but unable to pay your bills by the end of the month, and that's a real problem. This is why you must always be aware of your income and expenses. Track them weekly, even daily. Use simple tools to manage your money. You don't need expensive accounting software or a professional from day one. Start with something as basic as Google Sheets. Track every dollar coming in, every dollar going out. Your weekly balance. Over time, this habit will give you clarity, and protect you from chaos. Distinguish between necessary and optional expenses. Do you really need that monthly subscription? Can the camera purchase wait? Could a friend help instead of hiring a freelancer? Every small decision to save money could save your business in a crisis. Pay yourself first. Even at the beginning, give yourself a small monthly reward. It boosts your motivation and keeps you from burning out. But be strict. Never mix business money with your personal money. That's one of the top killers of startups. In the end, money is like fuel. It won't drive the car for you, but you won't get far without it. And if you don't know how much you have or where it's going, you're driving in the dark. Be a smart manager of your money, or it will manage you in a way that hurts your dream. One of the most frustrating questions new entrepreneurs often hear is, how much capital do you have? As if having money is the only thing that determines success. But here's the truth. Funding isn't reserved for the wealthy or well-connected. There are creative, smart, and realistic ways to raise your first bit of capital, even if your bank account is nearly empty. Let me show you some unconventional funding options that thousands of people have used successfully. 1. Smart self-funding. Bootstrapping. This means starting with what you have. No investors, no loans. Maybe you've saved a little, or you could sell unused items, or commit a portion of your monthly income to your dream. It's not about the amount, it's about the mindset. 2. Freelancing to fund your dream. Many startup founders finance their businesses by offering simple services online, like design, translation, copywriting, or coding. Use your skills to earn, then invest those earnings into your project. 3. Family and friends, but do it right. Asking loved ones for help isn't easy, but sometimes it's your only early lifeline. Treat it professionally. Explain your plan, clarify that this is a project investment, not a gift, and outline how you'll repay them even if it takes time. 4. Crowdfunding websites like Kickstarter and Indiegogo allow you to pitch your idea and raise funds from people who believe in it, even before building your product. The key: present your idea in a compelling way and offer small rewards to supporters. 5. Grants, competitions, and local programs. Look around your city, your university, or online. There are countless programs that support young entrepreneurs. Some offer small grants, free mentorship, or training in exchange for pitching your idea. Always remember, you don't need $1 million to start, but you do need something. The most important thing is to believe in your vision and chase it through any legal and honest means. Lack of money isn't an excuse to delay your dream. It's a challenge to prove how serious you are about building it. Money is not just numbers, it's emotions, anxiety, doubt, hesitation, hope, frustration, ambition. Every entrepreneur will face a moment where they look at their bank account and feel real fear. Should I keep going? Did I make a mistake? Was I just dreaming too big? That fear, it's normal. It's part of the journey. But what separates those who succeed from those who quit isn't who has the most money, it's who has the strongest mindset. What is the financial success mindset? It's the ability to make tough decisions under pressure without collapsing. It's believing that delays don't mean failure. It's seeing problems as lessons, not dead ends. The fear of going broke is worse than actually going broke. Many people never even start because they're afraid of financial ruin. But the truth is, jobs aren't always secure. Markets shift, companies close. Relying on one source of income is a risk by itself. But a business, it gives you control, responsibility, and a chance to build something that lasts. Train yourself to be financially resilient. Financial resilience isn't just having savings, it's being able to adapt, pivot, and cut costs when necessary. Without losing your vision is not the problem, it's how you respond to it. If your marketing campaign flops, or sales dip, or a payment gets delayed, do you panic? Or do you pause, analyze, and rework your approach? A success mindset doesn't say everything will be easy. It says, no matter what happens, I'll figure it out. Separate emotions from facts. Face your numbers honestly. Don't be afraid to track your spending or admit a loss. Smart money management starts with honesty, because when you face fear, it loses power, and when you act despite doubt, you grow stronger. In the end, financial success isn't about luck. It's about a mindset that knows how to endure, adapt, and keep going. Even through the hardest chapters, money may come and go, but a strong mindset stays and builds what others can only dream of.